What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? This is Marcus Frazier from Teachable Tuesdays, here to motivate you, encourage you, and inspire you to be a better you. I'm trying to get this camera angle right so it's not in the way. Anyways, thank you so much for joining me today. Greatly appreciate it. If you could, please hit the like button, subscribe button, notification button, and stay up to date with all of my future Teachable Tuesday videos. I would like to welcome you to a Teachable Tuesday Shorts, where in 5 minutes or under, I do my best, as I always say, to talk to you about a topic that's not necessarily talked about in the Teachable Tuesdays regular video, a topic that you guys came up with, or a topic that maybe I was inspired to talk about. I'm going to make a longer version of a video of this in the future because I think this is really important. But for right now, I just want to give you a little bit of information based on a discussion that I had with a skater friend of mine called Pops, that I met a couple months ago. And we were just talking about this morning. And I was like, you know what? I think this needs to be addressed. So, when you think about love, right, there's typically two main types of love. There's many forms of love, but the two ones that we think about the most is conditional and unconditional. What is conditional love? Conditional means that I love something or someone based on what it can bring to my life. There are certain conditions that have to be met. There are certain things that have to happen in order for me to be able to love that set person or that set thing. Unconditional love is being able to love that thing or that individual no matter what the circumstances may come into play as, right? So our society gets those two mixed up very easily. A lot of times we are so quick to say, both online and offline, that we want someone that will love us unconditionally. We want to love unconditionally. We want people in our lives that will stick through us through thick and thin, through the storm and all that good stuff. But here's the problem. We have become a society that is so easy to disconnect from people. Now, I'm not saying that you shouldn't disconnect from people that don't serve a purpose in your life. You know, I preach that all the time on this channel. Nor am I saying that you should not remove people in your life that are going to cause you harm. You know what I mean? But because we so easily disconnect from people without really giving different types of relationships a fighting chance, romantic, platonic, whatever, we become desensitized to what unconditional love should be. And because we've become so desensitized, now we live in a society where it's like, you know, that's why the cancel culture is so big, because it's so easy. As soon as somebody does something we don't like, we're so quick to walk away. Now, granted, a lot of that comes from trauma. Everybody has been through some form of trauma, no matter the level. So when you've been through so much trauma, you get to a point where you enter into protection mode. That means the first thing that somebody does that you don't like, on to the next one. The first thing something happens in a situation, not even with a person, but just a particular thing that you don't like, on to the next one. All right? And to me, that's very much problematic, just for the simple fact that now you have no room at trying to understand where people are coming from. Granted, I'm not saying give people 1,000,001 chances. If people do you wrong too many times, you need to let them know. And Stefan Speaks, shout out to him. He said this very eloquently, and I agree with him 100%. He said, when somebody does wrong by you, depending on how bad it is, you don't necessarily cut that person off. Have a conversation with them. Let them know how you feel. Because listen, closed mouths don't get fed. And oftentimes, we hurt people or people hurt us, but we don't know because the other person doesn't speak up. We might hurt somebody, but we don't know if we hurt them because they didn't say anything. And vice versa. Somebody may have hurt us, but they don't know because we didn't say anything. We're just so quick to walk away. And that's not unconditional love. That's loving with condition. Meaning, as soon as you hurt me, I'm leaving. Now, once again, like I said before, I'm not saying that you stick around and let people do you wrong. No, not by any means whatsoever. But what I am saying is we have to learn what unconditional love is, once again. Who represents unconditional love? Why is unconditional love important, right? Because here's the reality. No relationship in life, friendship, romantic, business, whatever, is going to be perfect. So we have to find that balance to make it perfect for us. And the only way we can do that is learn how to love again. All right? So that's it for my Teachable Tuesday shorts. This is Marcus Frazier from Teachable Tuesdays, here to motivate you, encourage you, and inspire you to be a better you. Make sure you subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Much love, y'all.